Hi, welcome to my key of C guitar tutorial. So today I'll be talking about one of my favorite subjects is modal pentatonics. So I'll just tell a brief story. I learned about these many years ago. This was when back in the day when you had to go to the library to get on the internet, and I found the site ibreedmusic.com. I guess it was some GIT students, and they were talking about these modal pentatonics, and I copied them down from the computer at the library, and I went home and I just sort of figured them out. And once I figured out what they were, I just realized that they were just related to this, like, so A minor pentatonic, G, A, C, D, E, G, A, C, D, E. So once I figured that out, then I just created these patterns, these modes in two-string groupings, which is a theme that you've heard me talk about a lot. So as long as you start on the seventh of the mode, then you have a usable pattern for the guitar. Okay, so I guess what I'll do to start with. What I'll do is I'll link a fretboard, key of C, entire fretboard in the description below, and I'll also include an HTML file of this iReal Pro app, and then anybody who has it can download this, and then you can really put any kind of tempo. Right now I'm doing a pop smooth, which is something I haven't done for a while, and I have this on 88, and then I have it matched with my dispatch master because I like these the delays. Okay, so how about there's different ways that I can do this. I think what I was doing on the intro, I was going around the cycle of keys. I think what I'm going to do instead is I'm just going to go travel up the fingerboard. It might be a little bit easier to see that. Okay, so starting from the F major seventh modal pentatonic, you would have E, F, A, B, C. Okay, Okay. And then just to save time, I'm not going to redo this. So I'll go ahead, go up on these two strings, and then realize that these two strings are the same tuning, therefore the same shape, the same fingering. Okay, so G7th, F G, B, C, D, A minor 7th, G, A, C, D, E, B minor 7 flat 5, A, B, D, E, F, C major 7th modal pentatonic, B, C, E, F, G, D minor 7th, a familiar shape, C, D, G, A, B, C, D, F, G, A. E minor pentatonic, D, E, G, A, B, and then I'll do maybe one or two more. F major 7th modal pentatonic, E, F, A, B, C. Right, so in my videos, I often will refer to this as Lydian because, right, so for the F major 7th, you have the sharp 11. For the B, for the C major 7th, you have just the diatonic, the F note. Okay, and then I'll do one more F, just to be G7th modal pentatonic, F, G, B, C, D. Right, and then so then I did some chromatic devices. So once again, with the pentatonics, you can always throw in some kind of chromaticism. So for example, on A minor, you can go, and then here C, between C and D, and then you can always throw those in. So same thing on the, say on the minor 7 flat 5. So or you can just do all 4 in a row. Or so you can make that work also. And then with the G7th, that works really well. You know, or yeah, that works well too. Okay, so now I'm going to go to the next string. So I'm going to start here on the lowest here, D, E, G, A, B, E minor 7th, F major 7th, modal pentatonic, E, F, A, B, C. All right, so I think what I did on the demo track, I think I did that, but I did it up higher. Okay, G7th modal pentatonic, F, G, B, C, D. Okay, then A minor pentatonic, G, A, C, D, E. Okay, and then I'll just digress here. I'll just show you that a chromatic idea. Right, that's something I discovered years ago. You can always throw those in. There's that page lick. He does that out of the blues box in the Lemon song. Okay, B minor 7 flat 5, A, B, D, E, F. So I kind of like this sound where you're kind of bending that E up to F and kind of teasing that. And all that chromaticism. C major 7th, B, C, E, F, G. Okay, so. All right, so any of that kind of chromatic connection is good. So D minor 7th, C, D, F, G, A. So same thing. You know. Okay, and I'll do two more here. E minor pentatonic, D, E, G, A, B. Same chromatic, and then one more. So E, F. This is F major 7th, modal pentatonic, E, F, A, B, C. Okay, so I think what I'll do next is maybe I'll work a little bit with these with these chromatics. So I'm just gonna just randomly play. I'll just pick. How about I'll just do that part of the track? It's basically like an A minor to a D minor chord, and I'll just kind of just stay right there. Yeah, so maybe I'll do an example here, and then I'll do example here. A minor pentatonic with chromatic notes going between the scale tones. So you wouldn't have to necessarily put the chromatics in every time, but I just wanted to demonstrate that. All right, let me think here. Let me do maybe. I'll do that one. Actually, let's do something a little different. So now I'm going to go between D minor and E minor, just kind of randomly. So this is the part of the progression that's going from a D minor 7 to the E minor 7, 2 beats. So I'm just going to kind of freely sometimes play D minor, sometimes play E minor, and add in those chromatics. Because the E minor pentatonic will work over both chords. The D minor will sound a little dissonant at first on the E minor, but it switches so quickly. So it doesn't really matter there. So let's go. Okay, D minor to E minor, doing D minor pentatonic, E minor pentatonic, but adding in the chromaticism. Kind of see how that works. There's a lot of things that will work there, but that little kind of chromatic, chromatic passing tones or whatever you want to call them. Okay, how about maybe I'll do one more example where I'm putting in these chromatic things. So all I really wanted to do for today, I'm actually doing a couple things. I have my newly serviced amp. Shout out to Tim. Maybe I'll put a link to his Tim from Full Custom Music Repair. He did a great job on my Fender Blues Junior. You can kind of see it in the background there. And I got my Royer stereo microphones out, which I wasn't able to do before because the amp was getting so noisy that I was using my iPhone, which was an interesting experiment also, using the just the microphone of the iPhone. But now I'm using the microphones and just using the iPhone today for my voice. Okay, so I'll do this same idea. And do I want to go? I might go up there too. Okay. Here's G7 Modal Pentatonic, adding in some various chromaticism. Well, actually, I should talk about this too. So a really great device. You hear everybody does this. Yeah, going from flat third to third. So you can do sort of that kind of blues slide, or chromatic there. So let's just see what comes up. So G7 chord, modal pentatonic, throwing in the chromatic there, and then the chromatic between the scale tones. Okay, so that's something. So you have to kind of apologize a little bit for my hand, because I do like to show my right hand, but I'm just kind of getting into my playing here. I'm kind of leaning leaning into the camera. So hopefully you're getting enough value out of this. I'll stand back a little bit so that you can kind of see what I'm doing. All right, I think that's good for today. I don't want to make these videos too long. So that's really the basic idea with this. With the modal pentatonic. So I'll give you some different reference material: key of C, entire fretboard. I'll put the HTML of the iReal Pro, and I guess that's about it. So I guess I'll just do an ending improvisation. I'll play through the progression a couple times to end off, kind of what I did in the beginning. All right, so okay, 2 times through, just as an ending improvisation. So thanks for listening and watching my video. And the idea is you can incorporate some of these things into your own playing.